Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of Out and Around. I'm your host, Jess Abran, and this week we visit the neighborhood of Verdun. Let's roll. With a rich history that dates back to the beginnings of New France, with unique attractions to its geographical location, promenades along the riverside to its waterfront parks, Verdun's clearly an area of interest to Montreal. To start the day, I invite you guys to come have a bite with me at Sweetly's Cafe, located on Wellington Street. Let's go. There's nothing worse than having a noisy neighbor, but that's not the case of Sweetly's. They share their working space with Café Saint-Henri, showing off the friendly environment of the neighborhood. I'm here with Greg Lassard, co-owner of the place. Hey, Greg.
Hi, Jess.
So tell me, why did you choose to establish this place here in Verdun?
Well, at the time, about 2.5 years ago, we were looking to expand our bakery. We were in St. Henry, and at the time, we couldn't find anywhere that was appropriate for us to move in St. Henry. We looked around the area and saw this spot, and it seemed to be a really good fit, and there's a lot of good stuff going on here.
Sweet. Can you tell me, in your opinion, what are some of the main attractions around here in the neighborhood? Well,
now, in the last 2 years, 3 years, we've been having a lot of new kind of businesses. It's a lot of fun stuff happening for families, for young folks, business people. Condos are popping up too, so a lot of cool things. Let me show you the kitchen where all the magic happens.
Sweet, let's go. So just like the neighborhood, Sweetly's is also family-oriented. I'm here with Lee, co-owner of the place, and also Greg's sister. Hey, Lee.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. So
Good.
tell me, what's going on here? What are we making?
Well, we're making one of my favorite things, cheesecakes. I love them, and I think most people do. So I'm trying to reinvent them and really bring my own flair into them. So today we're going to be making a raspberry dark chocolate one, which I always end up putting a bit of the ingredients inside and a whole bunch on top so that people really get a nice combination of the flavors and they really know what they're having as well. And you can't be stingy on products either. So everybody gets what they like most.
Awesome. Would you say that this is a specialty of the store? And if not, what would be?
Yeah, definitely. I love reinventing cheesecakes, making them my own. Making different flavor combinations that you don't see everywhere. There's also big sellers that we have are cookies that just are out of this world. We really make a lot of flavors, a good 15 daily, and people really love them. Otherwise, our sandwiches, they're healthy, they're fresh. We roast our own meats in-house, and we definitely, we go with seasonal flavors. So we try and keep, you know, what's in season. That's what we're roasting, and that's what people are looking for as well. So
yeah, people love a healthy alternative and a healthy option. What would you say is a fan favorite?
Well, honestly, we have a lot of vegetarians and vegans that come, so we have a lot of soups, lots of salads. We're also expanding on our options that they can have for lunches and breakfast. So we have a lot of cooked messieurs and sandwiches, pizzas, quiches as well. So it's really things that they're looking for, and we're always here to please. So that's why we make what we do.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Take care.
You too.
During the 17th century, the neighborhood of Verdun was named Argoulet, a term used by the musketeers of the 16th century who were renowned for their effectiveness. This was a strategic fortification of Ville Marie where the population frequently took refuge during the Native American attacks. Now, one of Verdun's buildings isn't quite as old, but it's still celebrating its 100th year. And I'm talking about the Church of NotreDame des Sept Douleurs.
I think in Verdun there's some few heritage building. This one is one of them. It's an heritage for Verdun, also for Quebecers. Since few years, we've been working to find money to restore the building. When you came in, you saw that there's some restoration work outside. This is what we're working for. And also we want to have the people of Verdun and also their friends to discover this magnificent building. This is why we are there.
Perfect. Can you tell me about some of the artwork and maybe the stained glass portraits that we see around the place?
Sure. The stained glass are something very particular for this building. It has been installed in 1927, the glass. And also the altars also are something very special. The altars, the main altar and the one on the side, our altars are coming from Italy, okay? They are in marble. The part which are in gold in the church are very something special about this church. These are three things, and also the pulpit also in wood is very important. So during the summer, people come in the church and we show them the place, and also we're trying to have them appreciate the place. And I think the consequence after is maybe when we'll ask them to help us, I think they will be able to say yes.
As an event planner, what kind of activities do you have organized around here for the summer? I saw that you had like an art expo in the back.
Yes, okay. Each year since 2009, each summer we are opening for the public 4 days a week to receive them, to have them visit the church, but also we take the advantage to present some exposition, okay? Example, this year we have a special presentation of 75 tableaux which have been made by Marie-Josée Hudon, an artist, a Montreal artist. And also we have a special presentation about another building in Verdun, the Auditorium de Verdun, because this place is celebrating its 75th anniversary this year. So we have also a special presentation about the story of the building. So this is what we're doing each summer, 4 days a week, to have people to visit the place. But we receive also not only Verdun, because we made a survey about the people who are coming in the church, and also we have discovered that 45% of the people who are coming in the church are Verdun, but the other people, they're coming from Ahuntsic, I don't know, Westmount, Pointe Saint-Charles, La Salle, and also there's about 15% people are coming from outside of Montreal, because there are some guests of the people who are living in Verdun.
Well, Laurent, thank you so much for speaking with me. This place is breathtaking and magnificent beyond words. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Montreal's known for its eccentric and diverse population. So if you're looking for more of a modern twist on art, this place offers something a little different. Welcome to Arties Tattoo Studio. Let me introduce you to Erica, owner of the place and tattoo artist. Hey, Erica.
Hi.
So tell me, why Verdun? Why did you choose to set up shop here?
I love Verdun. I moved here the day after my high school graduation when I was 17, and I've pretty much been here since then. I moved away for 5 years at one point, and when I was ready to come back to Montreal, there was never any question that it was going to be Verdun.
And so now that I'm in the studio, there's a lot of stuff going on here. So what's the vibe? Where's the ambiance about?
Yeah, I just wanted to do what I have at home, basically, and what I wanted people to feel like was like they were walking into somewhere really comfortable, like you were walking into someone's home. This is very eclectic decor, which is pretty much what it looks like at my place. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
And tell me, what kind of artists do you have here, and what kind of genre of tattoo do you guys do?
Yeah. Well, at the moment, we're an all-female crew. We're 4 tattoo artists. We've really got a pretty eclectic mix. We do a lot of Japanese, a lot of realism, be it in color or black and gray. We do a lot of watercolor type abstract painting type tattoos. I would say that the genre, the feel of the shop right now, with all the women in it, which is great, is a very soft, very female-oriented tattoo style. I am looking in the future to bring in someone to do some more like old school traditional type work. So I am looking for that. But for now, I'm really happy with what we have.
And as a tattoo artist yourself, do you think that Verdun and this community is very art culture forward? And do you think that that's an important thing to have?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's growing, absolutely, especially like the last 5 years. Verdun's really been kind of trying to bring in more of an artsy, very zing-type cultural look to the Wellington Street in particular. As for here, what I really like is that we've been bringing in a lot of artists, from local artists as much as possible, and they get to hang some art just to display it. I want to do more of that with time. We've also been doing little art days where just provide all sorts of different art mediums, and people can come, be it customers, friends of customers, anybody really, and just have a fun art day and play around with stuff. So yeah, it's growing. I'm really excited to see what it's going to be in the future, but that was a big part of why I wanted to be here in Verdun for it, was to help build that.
All right, well, Erica, thanks so much for talking with me. This place is really authentic, and I feel right at home. Do you mind if I go take a sneak peek?
Go ahead.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
No neighborhood is complete without a great chill zone, so let's go check out Pertinent Skatepark. Hey everybody, I'm here at the Verdun Skatepark and I'm speaking with Ben Jackson. Hey Ben.
Hi, nice to meet you, Jess.
Nice to meet you too. So tell me, why did you choose to skate here specifically in Verdun?
Well, it's a really great neighborhood skate park. You know, it's nothing too big or fancy. It's great for my son. And for me, I can find things to do here too. And when we get too hot, there's a water park right there. There's a playground. There's a riverfront right there. And you know, it's just got everything right around it. And it's close to the metro. It's close to bike paths, close to shopping in Wellington. And yeah, it has everything you need right here. Easy access, and you don't even need a car.
It's an all-in-one.
Yeah, exactly. You're going really fast this way. It's really cool. Try it again.
So why do you think it's important for not only skaters, but for people in general to have a spot like this in Verdun?
Well, it's a matter of not having to leave your area, not having to get in cars and, you know, deal with traffic and pollution, and have something in your neighborhood that you can reach, you know, at a moment's notice. Just a little escape, if you will.
All right, well, thanks so much for coming out to talk to me.
Sure thing, I'm gonna get back to skating.
All right, see ya.
Good friend, let's go skate, Jethro.
If you're into old school cuisine and the ambience of the 1950s, come join me for the food and style of Blow Steakhouse. I'm sitting here with Diana, owner of Blow's. Hey, Diana.
Good day, Jess. It was very nice to meet you.
You too. So why did you choose to open Joe Blow's doors here and when?
Well, we opened now 3.5 years ago. We opened just before Christmas in 2011. And I chose Verdun because it really reminded me of where I grew up. And it reminded me of a time that was important to me. And it really worked with the concept of comfort food and time travel and memories.
3.5 years is a milestone for any business, especially in Montreal. So tell me, how has the community contributed to this business?
Well, they've really welcomed us with open arms. They've been really happy to see somebody invest in such a creative project for Verdun, in Verdun. And Verdun really is like a little community still. People are very close. People still talk to one another on the streets. People still gossip about one another as well. You know, it's kind of fun, very much like where I come from. And they've just been a great, great basic clientele that comes back. It's been word of mouth from day one, lots of regulars from day one. And we celebrated them our first year with a great big burlesque party, which we invited all of our regulars to thank them for supporting us through that first year, which was always the hardest. So we had to do it upright. And they came, and we all enjoyed.
Tell me about the specialties of this restaurant, the food you specialize in, and these drinks. What are these drinks? What are we drinking right now?
Well, I've prepared for you our Blow Joe.
May I?
Of course. It's very refreshing. It's very simple. It's a bitter mandarin. It's called Aperol. It's from Italy. And we mix that with a little mousseur, but we call it the Blow Joe because it is the same orange as the orange of Joe Blow. You see our bar lights, our logo, everything is orange. It's a happy, positive, fun color. That's always been my favorite color since I was a child.
And tell me about the food and the ambience.
Yeah, well, the food really is comfort food based, plus steaks. Can't forget the steaks. You know, but all the things that, you know, our grandparents served us, or, you know, we had growing up as kids, you know, your mac and cheese, you know, big sloppy burgers, our sloppy Joe Blow, you know. And, you know, sloppy Joes come from, you know, 1940s, 1930s Miami. And, you know, it's just something that I really wanted to hit people's memories with. And I think a lot of people really responded to that.
I noticed that you're very dressed up and very classy and elegant looking, so I had to do the same. Do your staff dress up?
Yes, actually. The staff all wear, well, the girls wear these little fascinators, such as yourself, looking very styling.
Thank you.
Love the look. You've got a real rockabilly thing going on.
Thank you.
And yeah, so the girls wear fascinators, and the guys wear bowler hats, and everybody wears these large black and white stripes to look like the bad boys and girls from, you know, the turn of the century, you know, prisoners, a typical prisoner outfit. And it just really completes the look with, you know, how we're so 1940s and, I mean, even the 1930s inspired here now that we've opened the group room. It's really an homage to Betty Boop and all these other strong women from those days. This newest cocktail we call the Gypsy Rose Lee, because she was a major player in burlesque, and she really made burlesque intelligent. And yes, so I thought, you know what, I had to do a little homage to her as well, and that's the Gypsy Rose Lee. I took fragole and peach snaps and put it in with some bubbles so the strawberries dance, and it's pink just like Gypsy Rose Lee danced.
All right, well, Diana, cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
From urban culture to religious art, passing through history and local cuisine, we hope that we opened your eyes to what Verdun has to offer. Thanks for listening to this week's episode, and don't forget to visit our Facebook page to let us know what you think is unique about Verdun. I'm your host, Jess Abran, and we'll see you next time on Out and Around.